What's up everybody, welcome back to Fight Bible. Joe and Brad, former UFC middleweight, here for another brand new reaction and conversation video because let's face it, this one we've been waiting for quite a few years.
3 years?
If you don't know who we're talking about, of course it is the master of Bushido, DKU. The modern day Bruce Lee, even though he's just like Bruce Lee, never had a fight. Ooh. Never really sparred. Doesn't have any footage.
I know
of him sparring.
we've seen him spar.
Seen him sparring, and it's fucking
it was
terrible.
so conditioned. It's like you can only jab me. I can do anything I want.
Yes, it was absolutely terrible. But finally, he has booked a special fight against, crazily, Xu Xiaodong. Chung Wiper, the Tai Chi tickler, and the bullshit basher. He is literally
He had that plan for weeks.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That did not come off the top of his head like the magic I come up with.
No, if you're gonna fight someone, fighting the guy who is known for beating the fuck out of everybody. If you're gonna do it properly, I guess. But there's
that does make sense though. It's like I teach traditional martial arts. This guy goes out of his way to beat traditional martial artists up, and there's loads of footage of him doing it. And by the way, he's not like he's, in good shape like Francis Ngannou. He's chubby little cunt. DKU, on his videos, he looks incredible, knocking bike helmets in half and all this shit, sparring women that weigh 50 kilos and all doing demonstration on guys that don't really want to hit him.
Yeah.
And then now he's fighting a guy that doesn't care about all that bullshit, doesn't care about all his country has oppressed him so much as I feel sorry for the poor fucker.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not allowed to travel anywhere. He's not allowed to leave the country. He can't use trains. He's got to drive everywhere. He can't fly because obviously communist China and all that shit. It's just like
for those that don't know, the full backstory of Xu Xiaodong is ridiculous. As soon as he beat a traditional martial artist, the Chinese government looked up and said, "You can't do that because it's dangerous to Chinese heritage." The fuck?
It's like going up to a Morris dancer and break dancing, and then in the UK government go, no,
you
made
can't
our
do
Morris
that.
dancing look bad. And for any Americans out there, Morris dancing is terrible.
Anyway, back to Xu Xiaodong versus DKU. The rules for this fight are a strict boxing match. Who does that favour more?
DKU, the one who does all his quick hand shit.
Yeah, but
I still don't think he's going to win.
No, he's going to get smashed.
The reason he's done that is because DKU doesn't do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
No, of course not.
And he doesn't wrestle. He does. I know he does like a few little flicks and stuff.
Oh, he does. He claims to be a master of Sambo. Let's face it. He's a master of Sambo.
He's not though, is he?
Then let's see him fight Khabib.
He's not
a master of Sambo.
He's not a master of Sambo. That is a complete fabricated lie.
Also, we've seen the guy spar. His footwork is terrible. For someone who, in his demos, is lightning fast with his lunging, fencing-style jab rubbish.
Even though I like the idea of fencing, but
yeah, but
we know.
I know, we like that idea of a technique, and being super fast is great and all, but being super fast on a jab for a demo doesn't mean you can fight, because a lot more happens before and after.
I'm actually going to cut you off, Joe, because being lightning fast when someone stood in front of you in a demo is very easy. Yeah. I can look quiet. I'm not very fast as a person, but I can look fast if the guy stays still and I go. But when that guy moves and he's trying to hit you back, and you've got to make that commitment to close the distance, get inside his range and hit him.
Whilst getting hit.
Whilst most likely getting hit back. I mean, unless you're Floyd fucking Mayweather, that ain't easy. I
honestly think that DK has not really been hit properly. And when he gets clouted by a 100-kilo Chinaman who is known for smashing up Wing Chun guys.
And he's a strong guy too.
He's a strong dude.
He doesn't mess about.
But you know what it's like. You've seen it thousands of times in the gym. Guy can be lightning fast on the pads, get on the bag, look absolutely great, drill, absolutely amazing. You hit him once, and what happens?
Arsehole prolapses and his spine comes out.
They turn their back and they run away. They start looking for excuses. they start wanting to go, okay, that's enough now, that's enough.
Oh, nice punch.
Yeah,
really?
they almost like
Let me just go for a
congratulate
quick
each other,
drink.
like, oh, you got me. It's just
You got me there.
Yeah, I got you once. Guess what? I'm gonna hit you a lot more than that.
A lot more. I really want to see it. And I really genuinely do want to see it.
I really hope it doesn't get cancelled.
Well,
Because there has already been word that Xu Xiaodong's passport might be revoked, so he can't travel to South Korea where the fight is going to be held. I jumped in on DKU's Instagram when he announced this, and admittedly, I did call him out. Some people obviously came to his defense. You look through their profile, they have fuck all knowledge of anything, except there's usually a photo of some guy meditating or like the setting sun or any of that bollocks, any Wing Chun
pose
shit.
like that.
Yeah, which basically shows you know fuck all about fighting. But I don't get how people can think he knows how to fight.
Well, if you look at him hitting the pads and demonstrating other people...
No, but we know that's not fighting.
Yeah, I know, but to the untrained eye, so yeah,
that's
that's sick. I wonder if he can do that in sparring.
In the same search category, you can watch a video of DKU smacking a visor off someone. You scroll down on the stories, you come across Lomachenko hitting the pads. And your instinct is to go, that's not interesting, next. Find some Wing Chun guy hitting a dummy. Ooh.
That looks sick.
Scroll down. No, but you scroll down and then you see someone like Liam Harrison hammering the shit out of someone's pads or one of his multiple Muay Thai compilations, and you're not interested in it. Guess what? You are not interested in actual fighting. You are...
Or you watch a highlight reel of Michael J. White's combat in films, and you go, yeah, but I think he'd beat Liam Harrison if they were the same size. Oh my fucking God, Liam Harrison would bum him at the lightweight he is.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, Liam Harrison's what, 70 kilos?
Yeah.
He would absolutely fucking kill Michael J. White.
Don't get this.
Guys, I reckon DKU is deliberately giving up a weight advantage as an excuse for when he loses.
100%.
And I genuinely believe that because that's something I would do if I was if I was worried about fighting someone that he's against everything I believe in. It's like, you know what, I could find an easy way out here. I could say, well, I'm fighting the bigger man. But at the same time, I'm like, yes, but if I lose...
No, but how many people his same weight have challenged him only to be ignored? I'm sorry, but he has chosen this fight on purpose. It's not like he has no other options. He could fight anybody.
He wanted to fight McGregor, which would have been a pew, 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 tap, 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 or finish.
He's saying that he can fight anybody.
So you think you can fight anybody?
Yeah.
You're that confident?
Yes, of course. Conor McGregor, he pointed him out. But
You think you can fight anybody and go up against these guys?
Yes, sir. It doesn't matter.
And you're not afraid. You would do it.
두려움 없이 할 거냐?
Oh, yes, of course.
Why would Conor accept that fight?
He wouldn't. What's he got to win from it? It's like a celebrity clown
but
match.
also, DKU, as famous as he thinks he is, he ain't famous.
Do you know what? He should fight one of the Pauls.
Yeah.
That is a good shout, Joe. He should fight one of the Pauls. What's the smallest one?
Jake.
He should fight Jake Paul.
No, but Jake, to him, that's nothing. Like the basketball guy who we absolutely smashed up, had 1 million+ followers who were advocate
How many
fans.
DKU got? He's got to have that many.
Let's have a look, shall we?
I got a feeling DKU's got millions of subscribers, mate.
Not on Instagram.
No, on fucking...
YouTube, I think he's got about 600k.
That's not bad, girl. And look how many people love traditional martial arts.
DKU has 400,000 on Instagram. All of it absolute bollocks, obviously. And then on YouTube, he has...
It's like 400k is not a lot. Do you know what I mean? Out of that, look how many people would want to watch DKU fight Paul and go, yeah, Paul's got no chance. I reckon he'd win.
If you type in DKU sparring, we come up number 1.
Sweet. Famous.
Which is ironic, isn't it? Because DKU's own videos of himself sparring don't even come up.
Because he doesn't want them to.
He literally unkeyworded his own videos.
Make sure they didn't come up because people must have saw those. Well, all you got to do is read the comments on that video of him sparring. People aren't like
500k. So he's got a good following.
He's got a good following.
I'm sure people are going to jump in the comments and say, you're only ripping on him because he's better and more famous than you.
Well, he's not better than us, but he's definitely more famous.
Yeah.
Ain't going to argue with that.
No, but he's also famous for being shit. And if you think he's good, you don't know fighting.
But he does look, well, some traditional martial arts are pretty cool.
No, but if you take just to the
I know what you mean.
Wonder Boy is a great karate expert. He said, okay, Steve, you cannot use anything other than traditional karate. How long would that last? No,
He wouldn't last more than 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's actually amazing at wrestling, amazing at jiu-jitsu, amazing at boxing, which is obviously, because not really part of that much of karate. But Wonder Boy is a fantastic athlete. By the way, I've met him. He is fucking lovely and he's ridiculously good looking, which is really, really hurtful. and, he's got a nice body, he's got a six-pack, nice car, nice misses. Oh, his life's going so well. Wish I was in his boat. Do you know what I mean?
If you said strip down all of your basics and just do karate, it's not going to happen. So people who are these fundamentalists of, I did Wing Chun for 4 years and my sensei was amazing. It's like, yeah, that's why he was just a sensei in a small-town gym. You know, like
school.
When you first started, and we love you, Stu, but when you first started training at the Lair, Stu was God. Right?
Of course he was. And then, but luckily with Stu, the best thing about Stu is we learned and we progressed. We were not a good gym when we started. Yeah. We were just hard people they were hard. I was a minge actually. But we realized we weren't the best. We went out, we met other gyms, we went to other coaches in the sports that we thought would make us better fighting, and we progressed. That's why we now got me, Ash Westover, Jack Eglin, fucking Max Cragg. But the rest of us, we progressed. A lot of gyms around us didn't. They thought their one coach was good enough. That's not the case. No. I would go out, come back, show Stu. Stu would go out, come back, show me. And as a team, we progressed. 1 year, we went 38 fights unbeaten. I was the one that lost, devastated, but I also was the one who lost in the UFC. So it wasn't the end of the world.
No, exactly.
Jeremy
but
Clarkson.
Most people have, the coach is the best fighter in the gym, usually, in most cases. And if that's the case, then you're not a very good fighter.
That's not the best gym, is it?
That's not the best.
Because all the best gyms I've been to, the coach is the worst fighter on the mat.
Yeah.
But he has the vast amount of knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge versus practical application is a very different thing. You know, like I once knew a swimming teacher that couldn't swim.
but he could coach it well.
But he could coach someone really, really well. If he got in the water, he could swim. Don't take me wrong. He's not going to jump in the pool and sink like a stone. He could swim, but if you said, right, okay, on the mark, go, he would get rinsed by a 14-year-old. But he would make sure that 14-year-old has perfect technique.
That's what you've got to say, and that's the actual truth.
That's the truth.
That applies for a lot of things in the world.
DKU in that instance, he is a coach. He's not a fighter. Because he doesn't hang around with other fighters.
He doesn't actually fight, does he?
He doesn't fight.
Oh, that does come out. But he is now.
But
I reckon he'd pull out.
He trained the Korean army.
So I came across this video of DKU training the special forces in Korea. This is a really, really interesting video because although it looks like this dude is absolutely kicking ass, when you actually watch it slowly, you see that it is just the same as every one of his demos. The guy with the red helmet rolls over and falls over, but they fall to the ground, they open themselves up for strikes. The guy with the black EA just ate an elbow, fair enough, and then just stand there and accept them. And if you take apart the dude who's actually doing the striking, it's very, very messy. And if I'm honest, 4 guys that were actually around him tried, he'd be absolutely fucked.
So Andy Roberts trains the Royal Marines.
Yeah,
but Andy Roberts is actually legit at jiu-jitsu, so that's a really bad comparison. But Andy Roberts himself isn't a fighter.
No, exactly. But you say he's been brought in to teach them jiu-jitsu, but not
combat jiu-jitsu.
Not their entire martial arts platform. It's like the Israelis doing Krav Maga. But
I wonder how many Israelis have used Krav Maga in real life.
No, they just blow up Palestinians with ground-aware missiles.
Yep, I ain't getting involved in that one. I'm not getting involved. Israel. Do you know what I mean? No, I'm not getting involved with that.
Nope,
I'm
not touching that one
I'm not having a bomb put through my letterbox tomorrow morning.
So, predictions for this fight. I think it gets cancelled.
I think it's cancelled. I'm surprised. I don't think it's even real. I think it was just a contract was sent to him knowing he could not accept it, and that was it. So he can make it, he ducked me, knowing full well that, what's his name, he can't even leave his country. And we all know that. Yeah. He's being oppressed. So I'll call him out. And he's that could be it. So he's bigger than me. He's been beating up all these traditional martial arts. So I call him out, knowing full well he can never turn up. That is a mental win. Oh, I tried to fight him.
But he's also, that's why he also wouldn't call out someone like McGregor, because McGregor wouldn't show. and then he would claim, oh, he ran away from me, he ducked me, or some other random
Imagine
bullshit.
if McGregor met him on the street. Because I know McGregor would hit him.
I also think-
McGregor would cross the street.
No, let's face it, DKU would claim he doesn't speak English.
Again.
In that moment,
Again.
that moment, he'd look over at his little translator friend and then not have any
The best
rebuttal.
bit is when he does the translate, right? They'd be like, so who would you like to fight in the UFC? He'd turn to his mate, oh, tell him I want to fight Conor McGregor.
누구랑?
코너 맥그리거나 예,
아,
뭐
아무나?
괜찮겠죠. 예, 상관없어요. 근데 코너 맥그리가 좋겠죠.
He want to fight Conor McGregor. For fuck's sake, just say it yourself.
Yeah.
It's like Anderson Silva can speak perfect English.
I know, I don't know why.
I know, I've spoke to him. I know that. He wasn't in a good mood because he was cutting weight, but I've spoke to him. He speaks good English, but he has a translator.
So there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching the video. The fight goes down on December 4th. Check out any of the links below. I don't know if we've even got anything. Also, Jerry over at Fight Commentary Breakdowns, hopefully we'll be doing an interview with Xu Xiaodong very soon because he speaks Chinese. So
That's amazing.
yeah, check that out. Check out any of the other links below. Go check out our sparring video of DKU if you think it's not bullshit, because it is. The guy sucks.
Watch it.
Actually
Video
watch it.
Evidence.
Video
Remember that
evidence.
guy who made that comment? Oh, just because he only slips, you don't just slip one way in boxing.
Oh,
Yeah, but if it works, no.
No, that
it
video-
doesn't fucking matter.
That video which he posted on his Instagram of him attempting to show like a slip, and he literally just stood online and went,
Relax. Calm.
it's like, dude, you're not even moving
But
your
that's
head
not
off
what he
line.
does. But watch your sparring video. Is one
Oh,
of
is
this.
he? Yeah, it
The
goes
same
one
way. If there was head kicks, left hooks, or anything else allowed,
Yeah,
he
he'd
would
have
have
had
got caught. And the guy was scared to death of him as well.
Well, he's a student. How many times have you ever fought your students and they've actually wanted to put one on you?
No, not a single one of them.
No, exactly, because they're scared of their coach. That's just. the
Well,
fact
it's
of it.
respect, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
a respect
exactly,
thing. You don't try and hurt your coach.
So there you go, guys. Make sure you check out all the links below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, do all of the other random stuff we always ask you to do and you never fucking do. Make sure you actually subscribe to the channel. But for now, guys, check out all the other ones. More reactions coming very soon. Peace out.
Peace out. Word to your mother.